Okay, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I hope we've got this stage reinforced because there's a lot of heavyweights up here. A bit of history, a bit of bad blood between. I can see a number of fighters here who have had plenty to say to each other over the years. Let's talk first to Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren, just to bring you in here immediately. A brilliant heavyweight fight night, heavy impact, and for a reason.
Heavyweight heaven. I mean, these are real good quality matches, 50-50 fights. I mean, these guys, they know what's on the line, they know how important these fights are for them and where it takes them in the heavyweight division. Everybody's looking for a shot at the title, and this gives them the opportunity to get there. Great fights. We're going to get entertained in a big way, in a big way. Heavyweight boxing, the zone, it's the place to be. And these guys are going to kick it off in a big way.
Let's kick off by speaking to Jamie TKV. Jamie, this is a brilliant fight. It feels like to me a step up in opposition for you on the grandest stage so far in your career against the toughest opponent so far. What are you thinking?
Look, I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be here. You know, I always take tough fights, tough opponents. You know, you can look at my record. So this is just another day in the office.
How does he shape up to you then, David Adelaide? I saw you had quite an intense face-off actually, and then a little bit of gesturing in front of each other.
It is what it is. It's the fight business. We've got to give everyone a show as well. You know, we've got to put whatever we have aside and just put on a show on April the 5th.
Well, let's bring in Big D, David Adelaide. David, coming off a brilliant win against Soldakers, got him out of there in the first round, and now here you are against Jamie TKV. Talk to me about this fight.
What do you want to know?
How do you plan on getting the job done on April 5th? Give us a start with that.
Like I always do, you know, knockouts, you know. Like he said, you got to put whatever we got before that aside. On April 5th, we got to go out there and do what we do. I'm an aggressive man. I'm naturally aggressive. I'm strong. You know, I'm smart, so I just got to go out there and do what I usually do, and that's go home with a dub.
What makes this the right fight for you then?
I didn't say that. I mean, listen, any fight's the right fight for me. I got certain places I need to go to, and there's people in my way, and there's doors I got to kick down, and so be it. So this is just another door I'm kicking down.
How does he shape up to you?
He's good. He's a good fighter. Like, we've done plenty of rounds before. He's fought from the amateurs all the way into the pros. You know, yeah, I believe in myself and I back myself.
Well, Jamie, listen, he's an aggressive guy. The last couple of opponents that you've had, I think they've tried to hold on to you and spoil a little bit. He won't.
You know what? We never know until we get in there. You never know. You might not like the pressure. I might hold on too. But, you know, we just got to wait and see. But I'm definitely going to bring the pressure. I'm as aggressive as Adelaide. Probably more sometimes. But we'll see when we get in there. We'll see.
What are your strengths in this fight then?
Well, listen, there's a lot that people ain't seen. There's a lot that people ain't seen of me. And I'm looking to show that on April the 5th. And I know what Adelaide brings. I know he's a good fighter. I know he's got power. I know he's got speed. You know, I've done multiple rounds with him. You know, so I'm just going to be the best TKV there is on April the 5th.
And what does the best TKV do against David Adelaide?
Let's see. The pressure might get to him, might pressure his lungs a little bit. See how he overcomes that.
Anything to say, David?
April the 5th, you guys will see it. I mean, when you got that sort of pressure, you're going to walk into something. So, and like I said, I know I whack with these hands, so 10-ounce gloves is going to be nasty.
Hey, listen, you got to knock me out, man. I ain't going out like that. And I know I'm not getting knocked out.
Come on, Jamie, man. I like you, bro, but obviously I'm going to have to knock you out April the 5th.
Hey, bro, I might have to knock you out.
We'll see.
See. I like you, but, you know, it is what it is. It's the game. It's the fight business, man. I might have to put my paws on you, man.
Yeah, please do, man, because you know what I'm like as well. I know you done your resume check on me. I know you've done your resume check, so you know what I'm like.
Hey, listen, you don't need to do a resume check on me. You know what I'm about.
All right, well, April the 5th.
April the 5th, that's it.
April the 5th. That's it. Both of your mics are live, by the way. You've got plenty of heavyweights up here who maybe you'll be in the ring with one day. So if you ever feel like interjecting, you both are welcome to do so. David Adelaide, Big D, against Jamie TKV, April 5th, Heavy Impact. Let's move down the table and let's move to a fascinating fight that's been brewing for a little while. The last time I actually saw these two guys around each other, it was on a red carpet and they had to be separated. They had a bit of a scuffle. Richard Riakporhe and Lawrence Okolie now finally meet. That bad blood is going to spill over on April the 5th. And Richard, I want to start with you. I just want to know what happened that night on the red carpet, to be honest. What can you tell us?
It was simple. He came in my space. I didn't like it. And then I just saw red. I was just trying to get him out of there. But then I realized this is not a ring. Let me control myself. I had some advice from people around me. They told me, look, just calm down, calm down. Spencer Fearon was there. And then we just both went our separate ways. I looked on the internet, went completely viral. I was getting messages from my mom. My dad asked me what happened. And yeah, I kind of regretted the whole thing. I was getting told off. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Why did you see red?
You know what, I'm a calm guy, but at the same time, I've got a temper, you know, and once that goes, it takes a lot to get there, but when that goes, I turn into a different individual. So I just don't like people that disrespect me, you know, that's all.
Let's bring in Lawrence Okolie. Let's get your kind of version of events. I know it was a little while ago now, but I'm keen to know, how did you disrespect Richard Riakporhe that night?
I didn't actually disrespect him as a part. I went over to him and I said, Madonna's old now. And then they set it off instantly. So that was all. And then the rest was off camera. That's it.
Richard, I saw an interview that you did after that, and you talked about how when you're around him, you have to kind of count back from 10 just to sort of compose yourself a little bit, because you have been around each other a little bit since. Have you had to do any of that today? You've done a couple of face-offs?
Not really, not really. I'm really calm and chilled. I'm just enjoying the vibes. It's a brilliant event that's going to happen. Catching up with my guys, Dillian, Michael, you know, TKV, everybody here. So I'm on a different vibe today, but it's going to all change. You know, usually I can see in my eyes, you know, I'm not here to play around. There's a big opportunity for me to change my life, so I'm going to grab it with both hands.
Lawrence, you've had a couple of face-offs with Richard. He says you can see it in his eyes that he's here to change everything for himself. What have you seen in his eyes, and how does he shape up to you being so close to him today?
I think it's one thing. I don't really take eye contact and that stuff seriously. He does look very nervous in and around me. That's what it feels like. But ultimately, that's not what's going to matter on the day when we're fighting. It's not about eye contact. It's about throwing punches.
You nervous, Richard?
Just a little bit. I'm scared of a big hug. It might suffocate me. That's what I'm scared of. A little nervous about.
Like I said, I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you in good fashion. And then you can go back to kissing Madonna or doing whatever you do in your modelling career. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, we're going to see about that.
Question for both of you, really, and whoever wants to jump in and take it can. I've been, you know, this has been like 6 years building up. I've seen interviews with Richard. You've been talking about how he's hiding from you. Lawrence, I've heard you do interviews where you talk about how Richard Riakporhe doesn't want to fight you. You're both here now, but I just want to know what's taken so long. Why hasn't this fight happened so far?
I think I've been on a level above him for a long time. From the amateurs, Olympics, pro, I was world champion, British Commonwealth within 2. Like, I've been on a rampage, and for me, I'm always steaming forwards. And now we're here. Do you know what I mean? So let's just get it done.
So it was supposed to happen
because it's with Queensbury.
Yeah, exactly.
And the zone. We've made the fight happen. It's a great fight.
To be fair, like, and you know, I have to give credit to Queensbury and everything you're doing, because I've tried to make this fight with other promoters and it hasn't come off. Where you guys, as soon as I said the name, you guys wouldn't have got it done within a week or whatever. So hats off to you guys.
Thank you.
From your side, Richard, why is it taking so long?
Yeah, I feel it was supposed to happen. I think when I fought Crispin and Smith, I signed a contract to fight Lawrence Okolie straight after. Obviously, it was based on me getting a W, didn't get a W, so it changed the course of things. It's going to happen many times before as well, but different stages of our careers, and it's just great because finally it's going to happen and we can settle the score once and for all.
It's a heavyweight fight. It's a heavyweight Richard Riakporhe, which we've not seen before. What does that mean for the fans, and what does that mean for Lawrence Okoli on April the 5th?
Bigger punches, heavier weights, big bombs. This is what people love to see. Knockouts. Anytime I land, it's problems. I've been doing this for a minute now, sparring different heavyweights, and I understand exactly what I'm capable of. So, 10 hours, gosh, it's gonna be painful.
A new heavyweight Richard Riakporhe. He says it's going to be painful on April the 5th. What are you expecting?
I expect to just break him, to be fair. I think, that's it, I'm just going to break him.
Do you feel like you're just a level above, Lawrence? You're a two-weight world champion. Do you feel you're a level above Richard Riakporhe?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm the best on this table, let alone Richard Riakporhe, so it is what it is.
No one wants to come in and say they're better than Lawrence Okoli on this.
Wait. Hold on. I didn't hear. I don't know if I heard that until Dev said that. Wait. If he says he's the best in the stable, he's meant to believe in himself. I think
I mean that.
he thinks he's the best. So that's fine. Yeah, Dev, you do a good job of winding up, though, man.
Lawrence, what's your message to Richard Riakporhe?
I ain't got no message, just we're fighting and I'm coming to squash him, and that's what we're going to do.
Over to you, Richard. Tell Lawrence.
My reply is, how are you going to squash me? What type of squashing?
Right hand, left hands.
Oh, I thought it was a two-handed combination there.
It's going to be left hand, right hand, and then you hit the ground.
Nice bear hug. That type of squashing.
What was that?
I said,
right hand, left hand, knockout. Right hand, left hand, knockout.
Okay, we're going to see about that.
100%.
I hope you can take some shots.
I don't think I'm even going to need to. I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to find out the level difference between you and me, and it's going to be apparent. Like, from round one to whenever I get the stoppage, you're going to see, like, it's one thing to visualize and dream, yeah, I'm going to land this magic shot. It's another thing to execute when someone's switched on, razor sharp, experienced, and
nobody
punching
cares,
hard.
bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and we're going to see it on a night. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel the smoke. I'm telling you.
All right.
Something that Richard Riakporhe said there is actually something that's been levelled at you for a little while. Your last opponent said it as well. He talked about he was expecting a bear hug from you. What do you think when you're getting comments like this from opponents?
Nothing. They just find out on the day. Do you know what I mean? They find out on the day. Like, same with the last guy. As soon as I'm now eating, I'm a heavyweight. I'm putting on the weight that I want to put on. I'm feeling explosive, and when I hit people as a cruiserweight, it's been a problem, and that's me a shell of myself, losing 20 kilos. Now I'm a heavyweight. A lot of guys are going to find out.
Okay, both your mics are live. Plenty to talk about at this top table today. Let's move on to the main event on April 5th. Joyce, Dillian Whyte, Joyce. The body snatcher against the juggernaut. And Joyce, I'm going to start with you. You were ringside over the weekend for Derek Chisora's fight number 49. I watched a few interviews with you. And you said, yeah, he's great. But all the time you kept bringing conversation back to yourself because it just feels like you're so itching to get back in there. Tell us how excited you are about this one.
I'm very excited. It's going to be a big show of heavyweight boxing, and I'll have a fight beforehand to get ready March the 1st, and I'll be coming steaming ahead in for this fight, and I'm really excited and up for the challenge.
It was actually around 10 months ago when you boxed Cash Ali. Box Nation did a quick interview with you, and they mentioned Dillian Whyte, a potential fight. And you made it pretty clear. You said, I'll knock him out. Now that we're here today, and now that this fight's scheduled, do you have the same kind of level of confidence? You've seen Dillian, he's just here, going to knock him out?
Yeah, that's the best way to win a fight.
It is a great way to win a fight. Let's bring in Dillian Whyte, the body snatcher. This is big. The heavyweight division, I said to you earlier, it's been missing that white noise. Well, here you are, and this is a fight that's been talked about for a little while. What are your thoughts on Joe Joyce and this fight?
First, I want to say thanks to everyone for coming out. Thanks to Frank for obviously getting this done. Thanks to the Zone as well for having us on. It's a big event. Lots of big guys up here. There's going to be a lot of knockouts. And the 5th of April, Georgia says he's going to knock me out. We'll see. You know, listen. Only thing Georgia's very good at putting people to sleep, but not by knocking them out, because he's so fucking boring. He's the only man I know that can put coffee to sleep. Boring as fuck. Great fighter, but a boring guy. So boring.
Oh, that's cool. You're bringing the jokes.
What?
You're bringing the jokes, yeah?
Say that again.
Comedian.
Say that again. Yeah, there you go.
Anything to add?
You're talking, bro. Carry on. As long as you can keep speaking for. Go on. Say something, bro.
Huh?
Say something.
You say something. I thought you was,
bro. I'm giving you the
wrap
stage to
up
speak,
what you're
bro.
saying, what all the
I'll give you the stage to speak.
You're chatting about.
Give me the
Anyway,
stage
we're
to
gonna
speak,
have a big fight, and I'm gonna punch you in the face. You're gonna try and punch me in the face, but I'm gonna win at the end of the day.
That statement sounds so convincing and so eloquent.
Yeah, I'm confident in my abilities.
I never see you wasn't, bro. Why you defending yourself and telling me that? I don't care if you're confident or not. Listen, I always come to fight, you know. I never say I was the best fighter in the world, but I come to fight. I don't come to fuck around, and that's it. I come to fight.
I'm coming to fight too.
Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. I've always come to fight. Everyone I fought, I've hurt them, I knocked them down. Even the guys I lost, I've hurt them. So it's nothing new. Nothing's gonna change.
Joe Joyce put up an Instagram post a little while ago. It was like a nice little promo video talking about how he's coming back. Dillian, you were there in the comments. I've seen it as a top comment, and you said, "Bro, you got to start moving your head or keep your hands up. Just some friendly advice." Was that friendly advice or a bit of a dig?
It was friendly advice because his main defense is to keep getting hit until he get tired and then he trains people. That's his main defense.
I mean, it works.
No, bro, it doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. That's why they ask the question is like a 15-second silence before you answer. It's not working. Clearly it's not working. That's why you just blank out. You're like, yeah. It's not working, bro. It's all good now, but 10 years from now, Jesus Christ. You're going to go to your house. The sat doesn't say you're home. You're like, I don't live here.
Maybe, but I've always been like that. Like, you know, it's from school days or wherever. So I'm used to it.
He used to go home. He used to go into the wrong house from school days.
It's good with the sat nav. It makes it easier. You don't have to get up the A to Z and all that.
The A2 what? Bro, you're not that old, bro. No one A2.
Oh yeah, I forgot my you. Like what?
A2, bro. Anyway, listen. Joe's a nice guy. You can't hate Joe. I ain't got nothing personal with him, but it's fight. We're here to fight, and that's it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good fight, man, and you bring a lot to the table, man.
It's going off. It's going to be going off.
Everyone knows. Everyone
I've been
knows.
waiting for my opportunity, you know. Obviously, the last 2 years have been rough, and it's here, and I'm ready to take it with both hands.
Let's go.
So I mean, he had a 10-second delay before he answered.
It's buffering.
The computer's loading, buffering.
Dillian, you've been ringside for a number of Joe Joyce's fights. I've seen you ringside for the Zhang fights as well. Have you been watching these fights thinking, if I land like that, it would be over?
Yeah, you know what's funny is, last time I wore this jacket was to watch him and Zhang fight. I still got the fucking thing in here. Look.
Oh, yeah?
I do, I swear to God. Last time, look, impressive Zhang. It's crazy. I was like, damn. But, yeah, no, of course, obviously, listen, Joe is a big guy.
Good to hold on to some mementos, right?
Huh?
Good to hold on to some mementos.
It's good to hold on to some brain cells, too.
Yeah, you're right.
You seem to like letting yours go, but okay.
I'll let a few of yours go too on the night.
Nah, I'm not worried. I got a lot. You haven't got so much left. I got a lot left. Thank God.
If you say so.
Huh? If you say so, okay. No, sorry. Go on.
Mate, I'm excited for this, man.
Me too. It's great. It's great. You know, I've always wanted to fight the best. Joe's one of the best amateurs the UK's ever had. He went to the Olympics, you know what I mean? I had 7 amateur fights. But I come to fight. That's the great thing about it. I like beating these guys because I feel like if I beat him, I take all of his amateur experience and all of his amateur achievements. So it's great for me.
Yeah, it's great when I put a dent in your head and etc. You know, you got like, you're a great fighter.
My head's small, bro. It's kind of hard to hit. You know, I got big shoulders and a tiny head. You got a big head. I can close my eye and still hit.
You're quite a big target too, mate. So,
I know.
You know, it's heavyweight boxing. But yeah, you got a lot to bring to the table as well. The power, the experience. You've been in the heavyweight game a bit longer, but you know, it's why we're here, man, to put on to entertaining fights, and it is going to be an entertaining fight.
Well, that is a brilliant heavyweight fight. I've just been told I need to apologise for some of the language, Dillian. Just apologies for the language. That will be the main event. I just want to get another quick question in here because I can't ignore that Dillian Whyte is sat next to Lawrence Okoli here, and a few years ago I saw a sparring video go out saying this is what happens when I slapped about your favourite heavyweight. Lawrence, anything you want to say about that?
What's with that, bro? What's with that, bro?
But no, in all seriousness, Dillian's a fight that I've always wanted, and I do think win, lose or draw for him, we should still get on.
Fighting talk, that's what we want. And that's what you're going to get on this show. Heavyweight action at its best. Even fights on paper. I think they got, between all of them, they got a 75% knockout ratio when you add up all the records. This is going to be an exciting night of heavyweight boxing. You can't afford to miss it.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you to everyone at this top table. Let's head back to the studio. Back to you, Ade.